I literally wrote this down. Hold on. I hate learning. I was speaking to my significant other, and we were saying, well, he was saying, he was expressing his frustrations on, like, he's just tired of learning. He's like, he's just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and TikTok, dragging it, and it shows him multiple videos after. What? Yo, I was swiping and falling asleep at the same time, so the words got all jumbled up after. So he just, like, sometimes he scrolls because he wants to learn some stuff, and then it shows him, like, basically he saves a bunch of videos for us in the future, and, like, he literally, like, some of them is like learning new stuff, and, like, because we want to make a bunch of organic stuff. We want to, like, start, like, just creating stuff because we love, like, making shit, and we want to make stuff at home versus buying those things. And it's so sad because doing that is more expensive than just buying it in a container, but it's just better for your health. So he's saving those things for, like, the future, and he's just like, not only those things, but, like, other things to just learn, including business. Like, I think it was mainly more about business. So he's saving those things for business and stuff. And he's just like, he's just tired of, like, hearing so much info, because he always wants to learn. Like, he's always learning from me. I'm always learning from him. But he just, like, he's a forever student, but he just doesn't, he's like, what's the purpose of just learning all this stuff when it's like you're gonna learn through experience anyways? And I think that's where we're at right now in society. There's so much information being thrown at you 25/8. Like, there's so much information being thrown at you, and you just feel like, yo, like, what? Like, that's why so many people are so drained, because they know so much and they do so little. But because you're using all your time, it's not balanced. You're using all your time to learn and not actually do. Your body is like, okay, well, I might as well be asleep and do stuff in the dream realm. It's like, I'm not doing nothing here. And it's like, we're like, no, like, we're just doing this for the future. Like, we're doing this for the future. Why are you doing so much for a future you don't even know yet? I remember my niece was a pretty older age. Like, she was pretty, I think she was like 6, 7. And she was not able to read as good. She was able to read, but she wasn't able to read as good. And I was so concerned. I was like, why are you not able to read? You're crying to read sentences. What's going on? I hope that this is just like a phase or something. I'm like, she might have to, like, do a lot more, and it's really sad. Now she could read. She's 10 now. She could read. She be reading stuff. She read everything. And I'm just like, interesting. Because when it comes to a lot of stuff, it's like we try to prepare for the future so much. Like, back then, like, and again, something like that is very concerning when it comes to just understanding how quickly, like, for me, it was concerning because I knew how to read by first grade. Like, I was correcting people in my class. I knew how to read. But again, that's just me. Like, you know, she didn't learn until 6, 7, and now she could read everything. Less than 3 years later. And also, you have to understand, COVID happened. Just a lot of stuff happened to where it's like, you know, people just didn't develop how we did before. And I believe this generation is going to be the next scientists and stuff, because there's so much what we think as the like iPad kids, they're going to be the more developed people, like, because they've already been learning technology since they were babies, and it seems like they're just doing stupid shit, which some of them are, but through that stupidity there's going to be a bunch of those who use the technology for the things that they should. They're going to research, not should, but they're going to research, they're going to create, and they're going to use their curiosity for crazy things. That went right between my gap. This shit just got a lot of blue 40. I just keep chewing and spitting out. But I just believe sometimes we prepare for a future that is going to be completely different once we get there. And I was even speaking to my significant other about this, to where I was saying, like, yeah, like, there's a bunch of couples that save things for their new apartment together, and they think that they're preparing, but the goal should really be make so much money we don't have to do this bullshit. And you know, so for some people that's a cool thing, because you know, they just want to feel like you're preparing the future together. It's just something fun to do. But it's like, no, I feel like a lot of people do it in a scarcity mindset, because they like, okay, we got to save it from now, so then we don't have to worry about it. And some people do it in a mindset of just being too controlling of the future. Like, we can do other things now, because the thing is, you're spending the money now that you could have been doing other things with that money with. And it's like, for something that you could just have an apartment fund and buy all of it at once. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you think you have to do it now because it's going to be cheaper and this and that. Like, just make more money. Or the goal should be trying to just make more money. Like, I know it's not as easy as it seems to a lot of people, but it's like, just make more money. And enjoy the money you have in that moment. We love to plan for a future, and we don't even know what's going on 10 days from now. And then you don't waste all your time planning when you could have been living. And I think the people that just live on a whim, that's what happens. Life rewards you way bigger because you're not afraid to live. And I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. I need to I keep giving advice and I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it, guys. And it's really crazy because it's so easy to talk about other people, but when you like have to go back in and talk about yourself, that's when it's hard. I'm just pouring all the gum on the bed because I just want to be able to grab it. But yeah, just live your life, man. We do too much. Too much stuff, not enough space.